Just because you're traveling doesn't mean that you can't move. If you don't have access to a gym, that's okay. I'm gonna show you 5 things in this quick video that are gonna be something you can do anywhere, anytime with very little space and 0 equipment. And you're gonna wanna stick around till the end because the last one is the one that most people skip. My name's Heather Yancey. I am a midlife fitness expert and a alignment specialist, meaning how we move matters. There's 5 basic things that we wanna make sure we incorporate when we're training. So let's go. All right, number 1 out of the gates is the squat. The squat is so important. We do it in everyday life all the time. So you want to stand with your feet hip width apart. Your toes are slightly turned out. Go ahead and use your arms out in front of you to counterbalance. You're going to sit your hips back and down. Chest stays lifted. Think about your knees pointing towards your big toe and your second toe. Now, there's many different things that we can do with a squat. We can slow down tempo to get more time under tension and really feel that. We can even raise the heels. Think about heels going on books or on a rolled up blanket, and you get just a little bit more quad when the heels are elevated. Throwing squats into the mix, you can do that anywhere. I've done them in an airplane bathroom. Next up, we've got the hinge. The hinge is something that we're doing every time we pick something up off the floor. So let's talk about proper hinging. Hinges include deadlifts and things like that. When you're in a hinge, you're thinking about a conga line. Someone is going to grab your hips and pull your hips back. So you're just gonna bend the hips. Let this be a nice straight line. So you wanna think about crown of the head to the tail being in a straight line. Chest is slightly lifted. You've got a little bit of tension between the shoulder blades and you're pushing your hips back, your knees are soft. You're gonna stand right back up. We can do hinges with our body weight, and we can take our hands and press into our thighs to push the hips back. You're actually going slow, going to feel like you're holding weights in this position. I'm putting full force pressing against my legs. We can also do this with single legs. So maybe we're gonna kickstand. Maybe the toes are gonna be down and we're gonna push the hips back. You're gonna feel that in the standing leg glute. Or you can even lift that back foot off the ground, reach forward, creating what is like a single leg deadlift. Hinges should never be felt in the low back. Make sure that you're keeping your chest lifted and hips going back. So we've got squatting, we've got hinging, and next we've got the push. We know the push. What are we gonna do, everybody? That's right, a push-up. You can do a push-up on a counter, against a wall. You can do it against the bed. You can do it on the ground. People always ask me, can I do it on my knees? You can, but I would love to teach you a different way for your push-up. So with push-ups, let's say you're in a hotel room and maybe you don't want to be putting your hands on the floor. Grab a towel to put your hands on or stay upright and do upright push-ups against a wall. But if you're coming down, you're gonna stack up your joints, meaning your shoulder is stacked over your elbow, over your wrist. Hands are just outside of the shoulder line. And then what you wanna do is you wanna take your hands and you wanna act like you're going to externally rotate the shoulders and turn. You're not really turning your hands, but you're going to get that locked into position so we're stable in the shoulder. Instead of doing push-ups on the knees, if that's your thing, you're gonna lower your body all the way to the ground. That's why I told you to put the towel down. Then you're going to exhale, either drive to the knees and back up to your plank, or all the way to the ground, push all the way back up. That's gonna start your push-up. Wherever you can do a push-up, you're going to develop those muscles and keep them strong. So we've got squatting, hinging, pushing. What's next? Pulling. What if you don't have any weights to pull? That is okay. You can use your own body weight. You can use your own muscles and you can feel this. Let me teach you how to contract. If I stand with my feet hip width apart, hinge forward, so I'm in this bent position. If I bring my arms in front of me like I'm holding onto weights, and I pull my elbows low and back and squeeze my shoulder blades together, you're gonna feel that. So I'm going to take a breath in, exhale, hold back and squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull, pull, pull. Don't believe me? Try it. You're gonna feel it. That is your pull. You can do them single arms. You can do 2. You can also do it standing straight up, pulling and squeezing. Just watch that the shoulders don't go up to the ears. And so remember, I told you that there's one that most people forget, and this one is so important. This one is your rotation. This is a plane of motion that's really important. Have you ever pulled laundry out of a dryer before? Have you ever put something up on a shelf? You're rotating, and we've got to train those muscles in that plane. So rotation, my favorite way to do this is to add in a lunge to the rotation. So it's going to look like this. You're going to step 1 foot back. So I'm going to step my right foot back into a lunge. My arms are out in front of me. I'm going to rotate over my left leg. I'm going to come back in and stand up. I'm going to step my left leg back into a lunge. Rotate over my right and back up. You can start to load these, holding something heavier in your hands. Look around, what do you have? Is there a big rock nearby? A small child, a sweet puppy, whatever. Your lunge with rotation, you're gonna alternate. You're gonna feel that all through your core. You're gonna feel it in your legs. And guess what? We're keeping our spine so happy. These are the 5 things that I recommend you try anywhere, anytime. Try them in a circuit, 10 to 12 of each of the exercises, 2 to 3 times. And in 15 minutes, you've done all 5 planes of motion. You've strengthened all the different ways that we need to move. And you did something without even spending a dime. Good for you. So cheers to you in your travels, staying strong, staying aligned, and staying healthy, because we can do this 1 rep at a time.